We are back again for the season finale of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I thought about doing a catch-up video like I did with Meredith Madison, but I mean, the season pretty much has been about A1 and Lyrica. Lyrica allegedly cheating with Safari. Brooke messy ass running around here trying to be the new Carly Red for Hollywood. And then we heard about K. Michelle and her surgery, which we already knew about because we were getting all the updates and all these extra tidbits through social media, blogs. And lastly, what else was going on? I guess Tia Marie and this sex tape, but nobody was interested. You thought she was going to pull a Mimi Falls, whatever her name is, and it didn't work, boo-boo. So that's y'all catch up. So we're going to get right into the episode. Everything starts off with A1 and Ray J meeting up. So at this point, you know, we're like, okay, the last few times y'all met up, y'all talking about brotherly faith. Can y'all just get a resolution, come together, something? And that's pretty much what happens. Ray J takes accountability for some things that he has done, even though it should be full accountability, but we just gonna take what we can get from Ray J. And A1 pretty much explains how he felt about the situation, and from there, friends, brothers again, beef squash. Next scene, Messy Brooke sitting down with Marcus, picking. At this point, I'm just figuring that she's just trying to get some extra screen time because she know that they filming these last few shots for the season finale. And she like, look, honey, you better get up here acting a fool or act like you got an attitude or something. I need something. And pretty much after he got aggravated with Brooke, Marcus leaves. And now we have Nikki, Brooke, Lyrica, and Princess all sitting at a table together. And then it's brought up about Moniece talking about it's going to be on site when she sees Princess. So they're talking through that. Then Princess flips the script and asks, pretty much she talks to Lyrica and Brooke to see if they can make up. Brooke states that she apologized, which yes, Brooke, you technically did apologize, but then right after you apologize, you still question your friend about this messy bullshit about the cheating that she was mad at you about in the first place. The same thing that you apologized for was the same stuff that you did afterwards, and the same stuff that Lyrica has been upset with you about because you haven't been acting like a friend. But she doesn't understand that clearly. Then after that, they go on along. We skip up to Apple Watts. Her and her daddy are going to take a DNA test. And we find out in the end that he is not her father. So, my thoughts, I'm kind of on Apple Watts' side. I am on Apple Watts' side. I think it's definitely weird and strange that you are not my father. You have known you are not my father. You sat on camera and admitted that you took a DNA test 33 years ago, so you already knew what the result was going to be. You just stated that when you located her, basically, I guess he felt bad and felt like he could be some type of father figure in her life, which I guess the gesture, you could say, was nice, because I mean, ain't a lot of people breaking their necks out here to try to be a father figure to somebody. But at the end of the day, I'm still with Apple. It's like, it's kind of messed up, especially when you've been longing for a connection with your father or mother in people's cases, when you're trying to get a connection with your parent. And if I were her and this mess happened with me, I would be mad as hell, like super mad. Not little mad, but big mad that you basically lied, got me up here looking like a fool, and you ain't even my damn daddy. That's crazy. But that's about it with that. So we just moving right along in order of the show. Jay will perform. He stated that he made up with Mr. Ray. Now he's saying that him and La Brittany about to make up, I guess, after the performance, which we see. Woo, nothing exciting there. Next, they show K. Michelle in the studio. I guess she did the same thing like Brooke, like, honey, they want me to go ahead and film this scene. Let me get them a little taste of my music that I got coming out. And next. Now, something a little more interesting in the episode, I would have to say, with A1 and Safari when they met up. Because I wanted to see what Safari was going to say. Because every other time y'all met up, it was like you never really said anything, but by your facial expressions, your gestures, your body movement, it was like you were insinuating as if you and Lyrica had messed around, as well as insinuating that you ain't give a fuck about the whole situation, even about him as being a friend. So that was really messed up. But pretty much, Safari says that he never had sex with Lyrica. They have never done anything. A1 brings up the photo. He said that he didn't send a photo. Then A1 brings up a video. I'm like, a video, honey? Did I miss an episode or what's going on? The only thing I knew about was the picture. And Lyrica G, honey, spilled that tea on her own daughter about the picture. And then Safari later confirmed the tea that was spilled with Ray J when he said that he accidentally sent a picture. So now you're lying. We know you're lying about at least the picture. But now y'all talking about the video, you talking about something, you might have accidentally said something, you don't know. And like A1 said, you don't accidentally send nothing. If I send something, I know I sent it, okay? That's what he said. And I mean, I'm here with it. And then pretty much after they chit chat, nothing's really resolved, but I guess it's some type of closure because Safari is saying that he didn't do anything. Nothing happened between him and Lyrica. So I guess A1 at this point is just like, okay, whatever. Keep it pushing. And Safari just walks away and that's about it. Safari, you kind of lost all respect out here in these streets. Because we was looking at you like you was a real wholesome person. But now it's just like, you just like some little messy queen out here, honey. Is that why Nikki done dropped you? Ooh, let me stop, honey. Now I'm being messy. But for real though, like Safari, we had this whole image of Safari so good, wholesome, respectable, treating women good. And now you're on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood with this huge scandal that's including you. You act like you don't want to be a part of it. When you get confronted, you're popping off, talking slick, like, And then when you confronted again by the man, it's like, oh, what? I don't know what's going on. Whatever going on between you and your wife, I don't want nothing to do with it. Like, really, Safari? Like, I'm so through with you, honey. Just like Nikki through with you. We're going to toss you right on back to the trash, honey. Because you trying it. I done seen a snippet for Love and Hip Hop New York, and I guess you're going to be up there part-time too. And I'm over that because I don't even want to see you no more. Like, you done killed your whole image, honey, in my opinion, because you're trifling. Unless you do something that can change our minds on Love and Hip Hop New York. Right now, boo-boo, it's a no for me. So, anyways, A1 gets back to the house, talks with Lyrica about meeting up with Safari. Of course, Lyrica wants questions. What happened? He told her what happened and basically explained how he felt about the whole situation, having your friends, family constantly coming up to you, stating that your wife has slept with not only this person, but there's accusations about potentially sleeping with other people. And of course, with the DNA test being brought up, you know, you kind of start like, I love you, but I need confirmation. I mean, y'all let me know, what would you do in this situation? I would have to go with the DNA test. That's just to ease your mind. Even if I believed my partner, I would still need a DNA test because you never know. Years later, something will pop up and y'all gonna be beefing because you honestly still want to know. So I figure you might as well get it done in the beginning to save the heartache, trouble. Because A, if it ain't your baby, I don't want to say a waste of time, but you might not want to feel like you wasted time raising a child that was not actually yours. And then B, if it is your child, I mean, that's just extra security and I guess confirmation of what you already felt if you believe that she didn't do anything. And the security portion mainly, okay, my wife is pregnant by me. So I'm good to go. No questions, no future arguments, no bickering about this no more. We done sealed it up, had a bow, a nice little bow on it, and threw her in the trash can because that situation dead. Then after that, pretty much we get more messiness with Messy Rockstar, Messy Ray J, and Messy Safari meeting up at a club / bar / lounge / an unknown location. And pretty much Safari does the same thing that A1 was doing, telling them about his meetup with A1. And pretty much Rockstar starts saying that he slept with Lyrica, X, Y, and Z. She told me about y'all. And Ray like, well, you told me that, y'all did X, Y, and Z, but you're saying now that that's not what you meant. You told A1 that y'all didn't do anything, but you told me otherwise. So now I'm confused. And I was confused too, right? Because I'm like, unless VH1 edited the hell out of that damn footage from the earliest episodes. Basically that's what it looked like, honey, that you admitted that you and Lyrica done did some stuff. Just like you admitted to that photo. But anyways, Messy Safari still deny, saying he got bad memory. But once again, those facial expressions is telling us something different. It's like, okay, did you do it and you ashamed? Or did you not do it? It was a setup by production. Y'all dragging these people's relationship through the mud and you just going along with it and you just can't help but try almost laugh, but you trying to hold it in. Like, I don't know what look it was. But I guess. And I guess we're going to wrap this all the way up, honey, with the vow renewal. Which the vow renewal was like cute, I guess, as far as on A1 and Lyrica's behalf. But after that, it was just like messy boots. Paris drop a dime on Marcus. And then Brittany says that she made up with Lyrica which we don't care about. Jay will drop a dime to Princess. On Moniece about Princess being there. And it's like, okay, honey. So clearly this was just an event, the final production. So we could just get all our season messiness in, honey, before we just wrap everything on up and prepare for the reunion. And then after that, of course, each party pulls up. Moniece pulls up. She arguing with her little jean shirt on. Princess fed up. She done start throwing wine glasses. People talking some girl, no, that's the open bar. I'm like, girl, it sure is open because y'all outside. It's just wine glasses sitting there with wine in it. I wouldn't want to drink it, but who cares? Moniece get angry. She throw the cake at Princess. They bickering back and forth. Security holding y'all back. Y'all can't do nothing anyway. So I'm like, honey, it's pointless. And then even one point, Moniece was like, girl, I'm just over it. I'm about to go. And I'm like, honey, you should never came. I thought it was pointless. This whole last scene was pointless. Even when Boopy pulled up on Marcus, talking about Brooke ain't got nobody in her life. No, I'm the only person that's there for her. And so I feel like I need to make sure she good. So I guess he said I need to check you, honey, and get you in line since she ain't got nobody else in her family or no other friends, I guess, that can do the checking. And Marcus going crazy. They trying to fight. Once again, security in the way. Paris in the corner looking simple with her little jean coat on that she always wear. And then that's how the damn episode finished out. It really won't nothing. Honestly, the whole season just been dragged out with A1 and Lyrica. This little simple stuff with Tiara and Akbar and them that we don't give a damn about. I think Mona just gonna revamp their whole show, I guess. We already seen with Love&Hip-Hop New York trailer where it looked like they got all couples. We see Joe and Sin up there. They done brought Jewels and Kimbella back. So I'm like, girl, y'all coupled down. We see Remy and Papoose still up there. I mean, I couldn't see everybody else, honey, because you know they do the little quick flashes. They want to try to get you Googling and searching VH1 so you could pull up all the tea. But I mean, if she gonna revamp New York, she need to revamp Hollywood as too, because they was tired and through, honey, this whole season, honestly. But other than that, and that's all. Nothing else going on. I'm actually glad this season is over. I was happy in the beginning, but halfway through, I just ain't give a damn no more. But thank you again for listening to my thoughts, views, opinions about Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, the messiest show, and probably the fakest too. But y'all ain't hear that from me. But once again, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want a reminder or notification of anything I post. And thank you.